Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome, happy Tuesday. I feel like I was on a live video not that long ago, only last night. Sorry, just getting some things popping up as I go live for this video. I was on YouTube last night sharing an unboxing video, which was lots and lots of fun. I was on a little bit late, had lots of things happening yesterday. So I am back today with our normal programming of card making. So last night was definitely unboxing, having a look at all of the amazing new products that are coming in January for you guys, my customers. If you're a demonstrator or wanted to join, you can grab some of those products right now, which is very exciting. So my name is Woodbridge. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. What does that mean? I make cards. I do paper crafting projects. I sometimes scrapbook. And I come on here, share with you what I do with the Stampin' Up! Products that I sell, and I do that in a hope to inspire you to use some of your products. And if you love what I'm using enough, I'd love for you to purchase from me. I'm here for a bit of creative coach, and I love getting your guys' opinions. Hey Donna, I love getting your guys' opinions of what I'm going to do next. Today is a pre-planned project though. It's a project I made in November with just in my two classes in November. I made this project with them and it went down very well. What we are using is the Christmas season stamp set. Hey Roz, the Christmas season stamp set. So this is something I haven't used a lot because during lockdown, my classes were virtual and they didn't necessarily have this stamp set. So it was a bit stamp heavy. So I was dying to get this one out. And I have very good news. This stamp set is not going away. No. I'm now second guessing myself. Bear with just 1 second. Let me get over my carryover list. Christmas season. No, this stamp set's not going away. It's staying around, and we will see if it makes it to the next annual catalogue. So it'll be once the July to December catalogue is finished, it will be available out of publication. So it won't appear in a publication, but it will be available to purchase. I'm also going to be using the matching dies just for a sentiment. So I'm using these amazing labels, and sentiment has to be the other bundle in this suite, the Christmas to Remember set. Hey Eunice, hey Myrtle, thanks for joining. I see you all sneaking in. The Christmas to Remember sentiment set. Now this set is also carrying over and it will be available out of publication in January. So it will be available. We'll see if these two stamp sets make it to the new annual catalogue, but they're fantastic stamp sets. They really are. I'm also throwing in a bit of texture using our Merry Melody embossing folder. And the embellishments I have used on this, and I haven't even checked today, I'm pretty sure the embellishments are gone in Australia, and the clear ones I used on this, I don't have any left. So when I made this card, everyone went a bit crazy. Yes, me too, Roz, me too. So who was able to catch my YouTube video last night or has seen it on replay this morning? Just while I get my inventory status report up, and I can tell all of you guys if it has actually been discontinued. No, they are still available. Oh, that's good. Everything I'm using is still available. Yay! Okay, this is the card. I've used a wonderful gems. That is actually what they're called, wonderful gems. And I've used craft paper, and from the annual catalogue I've used the rose gold and gold metallic paper. So that's what we're doing. Now, I found out, hello Colleen, I found out some things from Facebook about the stars. So if you, hey Sandy, if you watch on YouTube, you've got super stickers, super stars, I can't think of what they're called, but you can gift the creator money on YouTube. It costs you money to do that on YouTube. Facebook, although at the moment, are trialing the stars, and I did get some stars last video, and a super chat on YouTube. That's what's called, a super chat, but they're just called stars here over on Facebook. And if you gift them to me, they go into my piggy bank, and then I am planning on doing some things with people who gift me stars and super chats that I will reward you once a month with a bit of an exclusive access to me. So I will probably talk about that a bit more in Thursday's YouTube video, but because both platforms I can get super chats and I can get stars, I want to reward you guys for supporting me. And I've just realized I took off all my jewelry last night and I have none on, and looking at myself I feel very naked even though I am fully clothed. Hey Cheryl, how are you? Okay, so notifications all coming up. I will remove my list, put it back where it belongs so I can find it again later, because that's very, very important. I will get set up for our project, turn off the overhead light, and we will get going. So, did everyone have... I still need to hear, did you guys catch my unboxing video on YouTube yesterday? Hey Becky, and what did you do on Monday? Because I need to fill you in on what I did. Besides, that's my glue on the floor. Oh, thank you, Roz. Yes, that was a birthday wish I didn't even know I had. My stepdaughter happened to snap that picture of us. It was just impromptu while I was getting ready to cut my ice cream cake. She snapped that picture. It just happened. David was next to me, the kids were behind me, and I just went, photo, please. Okay, I'll go turn off the light. And I think we're ready to rock. How about that? Okay, I now have my glue. Not that this project uses a whole lot of glue. Just refresh this. And do you know what I realised? I do not even have my card kits prepared. Okay, I was doing a few little projects. I was doing some computer projects while I was waiting to go live, and I will just mute myself. So the colours we're using, I'm using soft suede card base, and as I said, I am then using our craft 6x6 paper. Now our craft 6x6 paper is staying around, which I'm very happy for. Oh, seems as though I have lots of things in here to play with. I'm losing things. Welcome to my life, everyone. Okay, they're all card bases. So we are making a couple of cards today by the looks of it. This is just everything that was left. 1, 2, 3. Let me see, do I have, 4. So 5, because I've got one made. So we're making, can I not count? So making 3, and I must have an extra base here for my sentiment, because you know, always useful to have just in case you stuff one up, because that happens. Okay, put my envelope to the side because we don't need that, and I'll show you our craft paper. Okay, I do not have any full 6x6 pieces left. So our craft paper is actually very, very different to our crumb cake paper. And I did a bit of a comparison. I'm just going to see if I can pull out a piece here. So this is a comparison. Our craft paper is very rich, very warm. Our crumb cake cardstock is a lot cooler, and that's a comparison. So I just wanted to show you. Hello, Deb. So you are here. Lovely. How did the big move go? Thank you for my Christmas card, Deb. I did receive it. I've had a busy few days because I worked yesterday. Although I think I got on Friday, I got a lot of cards in the mail. And it was very hard to work out which cards were Christmas cards and which cards were birthday cards, because I never like opening birthday cards before my birthday. So it just happened yesterday morning. I opened a Christmas card that I thought was a birthday card, but it was still lovely to receive. Okay, so put some things over here. Don't need the die set, or I don't need the die set at all, but I did use this die here to cut these pieces. Yes, they are exactly the same size, but I'll show you what I did to split them, and well, there you go, I split it. And we don't need the embossing folder until we have done all of our stamping. Now I am going to need a scrap piece of paper. I have all these sticky messy mats left over from my classes, so I love to use those and give them another life on my craft desk before they finally make their way to the bin. Now, this is the card. I'm pretty sure I started with these pieces up here, and they are this one and oh, where does he live? He lives up there. I'll need him a little bit later. And this one. So let's get some appropriate size blocks, and I will also tell you what colours I have used. So this is me thinking. I have used Evening Evergreen, because if this colour does not say a traditional Christmas, I do not know what does. Okay, now just let me do one thing here, guys. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, girls. So everyone's very quiet today. I do hope that means you're crafting along with me or doing something equally fun. Okay, and just one more. Okay, done, done, and done. Right. Just hoping that because the comments have kind of gone away, that you guys are all still here. Oh, good. I got a thumbs up. I was quite cool before, and now I feel really stuffy. Okay, so we are going to use a combination of stamping and stamping off. So for this little one in the corner, I'm just going to go one, so that's once, and then I'm going to rotate it without re-inking it twice. Okay, so that's our little corner sprig. And then I'm going to take our larger one and kind of do the same thing. One. I'm just going to go in here, two, in here, three, so you can get 3 layers. And I'm probably just wanting to go there. So that is that piece done, and I'm going to repeat it twice more. So if you missed it, don't worry, I'm going to do it a few more times. Whoa, I have so many pieces of this. How many card bases do I actually have? 2, 4, right, that's fine. I only want to stamp 4 of these. I only want to stamp 3 because I have a done piece here. So I do have spares, which is great to know. Oh, hello, Miss Cindy. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, yes, oh, how could I forget that? Very excitingly, we have free shipping on December 8th. So in Australia, any order over $45 attracts free shipping, as I make an inky mess, but don't mind me here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just kind of want to add another shadow there. That'll do, because we do have our other bits going in, so it doesn't have to be. Hello, Therese, how are you? Yes, free shipping, amazing, and I would call this offer our last hurrah for Christmas. Stampin' Up in Australia have told us we have gone past our shipping guarantee for orders arriving before Christmas, but I do have a sneaking suspicion that things will still arrive before Christmas. It's just they're saying they're not guaranteeing it, kind of thing. Okay, and just one more there. I just want it full. I want it beautiful. I'm really happy with that. 1, 2, 3. We are done. Okay, I'm not done with this ink pad, but we're going to be organized, and this has just been freshly refreshed by the lovely Mr. Woodbridge. I yelled out just as I was going live and went, I need my stamp chamois wet. He went, okay. And I went, thank you. Which I thought was amazing. Yes, it is a worldwide free shipping on December 8th. So that's tomorrow here in Australia. Bit different for different timing everywhere else around the world. Put these back over here, and I will then go in with my next leafiness and do that, and then we will change colours. Yes, he's a keeper. You know, I've only known him half my life now, because he was at my 21st, and that was 21 years ago. So we met like 21 and a half, nearly 21 and a half years ago. No, is it 21? We met in the year 2000. Yep, 21 years ago. That's so scary. So scary. But anyway, I'll keep him around a bit longer. He's okay. You know, sometimes you don't want to, but hey, that's okay. So I'm going to do this bottom one first, and I kind of want it going off the edge a little bit. Then I'm going to flick this around. Now don't worry about how your middle bit looks, because we're going to be putting our sentiment, so I'm really happy with that. And then I've got enough room for my pine cones. Okay, so same thing again. I'm going to do my bottom friend first, and then I'm going to do our top. And everyone is going to look slightly different. We're not using the Stamparatus. This is freehand stamping at its finest. Okay, that is our next 3 card bases done. Now, I did get ink all over my block, but I was very careful not to rock it while I was stamping, so I didn't transfer it elsewhere. Okay, this one can come off, and we will get our pine cones. Although my berries and my dottage are not where they should be. Okay, that's that one. So we're going to go our little pine cones. I was so excited this year. I don't know if anyone has seen it, but I put up my Christmas decorations on the weekend. A momentous occasion. Oh, sorry, I'm missing messages here. This week we celebrate 45 years of your first date. Oh, you met at 12. That is adorable. Hello, Miss Linda. How are you? I'm just going to pop this block away because I don't need that size anymore. Just going to substitute for a little bit smaller block and get my utility snips that really aren't used for cutting. They are an extension of my fingers and hand. Say goodbye to our evening evergreen and say hello to our soft suede, which landed in the bin. Okay, soft suede. It even partially opened for me. Look at that. Oh, so I made, and I'll show you the difference. Let me just pop these to the side. I made a bit of a boo-boo when I was making my original card, okay? So I didn't stamp off, and I used soft suede and early espresso together, and you really just don't get the definition. So I did stamping off for the second one. For my card that I did in class, I just used stamped off soft suede and then full strength soft suede, and I'm so much happier with the result. So I'll show you what that looks like now, just in case you feel it is a little different. But yes, going back to my Christmas tree, our treadmill died, I don't know, a couple of months ago. And I obviously don't use a treadmill because that's just, it's just dangerous. Just very, very dangerous for me to be using the treadmill. Treadmills spit me off the back. Now we have quite an open house, but not a whole lot of floor space. So putting up a Christmas tree, having a blind husband, you know, kind of, I'm so sorry. That person calling me back, I told them I wasn't available between 11:30 and 2. So they rang me in between the times that I said I wasn't available. So just stamping off, stamping on. So I said, even though I've got so many other things to do, I prioritized putting up my beautiful Christmas decorations, which I shared here on the group over the weekend, or here on my page over the weekend. And God bless his little heart, my Mr. Owen goes, "You didn't tell me we're putting up the Christmas decorations today," as he's playing the PlayStation. And then I just went, "Yeah, we are. We're doing it now. Mum and Dad doing it," as David's climbing up into our loft, up a ladder to grab all the boxes down, which he does every year and is totally capable of. So Owen, didn't ask him to help, nothing. He comes over and starts helping me assemble the Christmas tree, because we're artificial people. I have trouble keeping flowers alive. Though I do have the most amazing smelling roses from my mum's garden, which is beautiful. So I finished all 3 of these, and Owen helped assemble the tree, put on the lights, put on the beaded garland, and 90% decorated the tree all by himself. Oh, Cindy, that would have been... Oh, cinnamon cider. I just don't know how the cinnamon cider would come up on the craft card stock, because they're very, very similar. But I like the toning of this because it does match the toning of the craft. So yeah, and then poor Lavender has been sick, got a cold from his niece, Miss Ivy. She was here unexpectedly last week because Mum and Chris had to go and deal with some things. Still no baby. Baby is due date is Sunday, but still no baby yet, I can confirm, because we saw them last night. Yeah, so got a cold off Miss Ivy. Yes, I do too. Yeah, exactly, Roz. But yeah, cinnamon cider is a great brown as well. So Lavender helped fill in some of the gaps that Owen had left, because, you know, we need a bit of symmetry and fullness to the decorating. And then I finished off the rest and then put up all my little vignettes of decorations everywhere else. And you shared ×4 a hot cup of tea for Lavender. Yes, luckily they thought they may have been right to go to school yesterday, but David tried to wake Lavender up and Lavender wasn't waking up. So took the day off again yesterday. Today is a teacher's strike, and hopefully they'll be back tomorrow, which is good. So yeah, it was just lots of rest, lots of tissues. Mum had to go to the shops to buy even more tissues, so that was a lot of fun. Oh, my cherry cobbler ink is over here because I'm currently stamping the insides to my Christmas cards. So those of you following my Christmas card saga, they are coming along. They're getting there. I've almost stamped all of the insides of my Christmas cards. So these are the berries. Now these berries, which are here, are meant to be winter berries for this sprig here. We're not doing that on this card. We're just adding random berries. Okay, so I'm adding some there. I'm adding some just in here. And I like that. I am thinking though, I might just want a couple up there. Each card's going to be a little bit different because I've put things in different positions. But that's card 1 done. Hello Shelley, welcome. Thank you for joining. So I've only literally at 12 noon made Lavender get out of bed. So I just went, it's midday, get out of bed. Okay, that's good there. That's lovely there. And I'll go 1, 2, and 3. I am kind of thinking I may have gone overboard, but that's okay. It's all good. And then here, I just go 1, 2, and 3. Yes, that one's perfect. So let me stamp this off. Whoops, I knocked you guys over there. And for those of you who did wish me a happy birthday for yesterday, or yesterday my time, thank you very much. I think I'm still celebrating my American birthday, I think. Is it still the 6th there? Now, Cindy, because you've come on late, you know how we were talking about the stars in Facebook? They're like super chats in YouTube. So at the moment they're free on, oh no, was it Crush Curry? It wasn't Crush Curry, it was Mango Melody. So yes, that's the one. They're like that. Yay! It's still my birthday somewhere. Yay! Although I'm declaring it a birthday month. Well, at least up until Christmas. It's still my birthday, but I will be taken over when little Mr. Lemon finally arrives. That will be the end of my birthday's festivities. Oh, thank you, Shelley. No. Still my birthday, your time. All good. We're still saying it's my birthday. Because I'm still getting lots of lovely messages. Okay, so I have my dottage now. So if we have a look at the comparison, this looks lovely, but it just needs a pop. And the dottage really does give that beautiful pop. So we will add that now. And I am not extremely particular where I put this dottage. It's just kind of all around. Because I'm stamping off here, I'm just going to leave this piece of paper down. 1, 2, 3, and a little hint, because you know we like things in odd numbers. That works well. Thank you, Linda. So yes, Cindy, what I was saying about the stars here on Facebook, at the moment they cost you guys as my followers absolutely nothing. So you can just give them away freely to whatever creators you would like to support. I feel like I just want one down there. That feels more balanced. And it goes into our kitty, and then we can redeem them, and I am going to be rewarding people who support me by giving you guys exclusive access to me once a month. So everyone who gives me super chats on YouTube and stars on Facebook, I will contact, and I will have a get together once a month, and you'll have exclusive access to me, and you guys will decide how that time is used, because you guys have supported me. So they are essentially our card bases done, but we still have our sentiments. So I need to get back my soft suede. I'm going to put this Stampin' block away. Look at me being all organised. I'm liking this. All thanks to Mr. Woodbridge for having that chamois ready. So we're swapping from Christmas season to its best friend, Christmas to remember. And I am just going to have a little swig of water. Yes, exclusive access to me. Thank you, Roz. Although you've wished me happy birthday like 5 times in different places, Roz, I appreciate it. That feels so much better. Now, my Stamparatus is also over here. Just bear with a second. Okay. I no longer need my messing mat, so it can just go over here. So, I've been using my Stamparatus. That is true. We can never have too many good wishes. You are exactly right. I did not take that off, did I? No, I did not. Oh, thank God. Right, I thought I'd lost my plate, but it was in my things from class. I do just need my jig. Okay, I was smart and I made us a jig. Just put that stamp set up there. My jig is upside down. So when I make my jigs, I always put a dot in the corner and then an arrow to where the plate attaches. So I have all of this right, and we are going to add my magnet. So that's nicely into the corner. I have my pieces pre-stamped in the craft. Now the craft paper does like to bow. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like that tip, Cindy, because it helps me. And then if the jig is moved or whatever else, my customers and team members know exactly where everything goes. So it's been a good system for them. So ink up, press down, perfect. Phase one, we have... Sorry. Oh, what happened? Oh, my word. It says my video has ended on my computer, but I'm still live on my phone. I don't think I've ever jumped up so quickly. Okay, so next piece. Here we go. Ooh, that had me a bit worried. They're going, what did my phone just do to me? Right, next one. So it says, I just got a thing up about the stars. Enjoy special star deals up until the end of December. But now that notification just went away, so I couldn't read all the words to you. So if I needed to stamp this twice, I could, but I haven't, because my soft suede is extremely juicy, which is nice. Okay. that is in there. Now, it doesn't matter if I don't get this completely correct, because this Merry Christmas is a hand script. So with a hand script, it means you don't have to get it straight, because I don't know many people who actually write completely straight. Well, that works too. I just have this here on my desk. So often I don't pick the right tool. I pick the most convenient tool, Roz, and this is my only tool on my desk. So I'm going to take my stamp chamois again. So these are all my extras, and they're going to go directly into my use it up box. Okay. And I'm just going to blot this, give it a clean. I will then follow up with my Stampin' Scrub and my Stampin' Mist, but alas, I just want to get majority of the excess ink off it, and I'll deal with cleaning with that properly later. Okay, next, where are we at? I think, and I shall bring back my stamp sets just so you can see what I've used. So I'll show you. This looks lovely by itself, but it is totally elevated when I emboss it. So I am going to use the Merry Melody embossing folder. Now this embossing folder, I've got to check that special list again, is carrying over, and it is carrying over once again as a out of publication product. So it won't yeah, exactly, Roz, exactly. It won't appear in a publication after the beginning of January, but it will still be available, and I do love it. Even though it's Joy to the World music, most people wouldn't know that. Card can go there. These bitty bobs can go up there. That can go there. I'm just creating enough space for our big Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, because that, hang on, sorry, this does not fit through the mini machine. Plenty of room on this, but it does not fit through the mini machine. So I need my base plate, and tells me here this is a 3D embossing folder, so I will need our number 4 embossing plate. I think it's called a specialty plate, actually. I think that's what it's called. Now, what were you saying? I was upstairs stamping. Yes, my cherry cobbler is almost too dry, Shelley. It really does need a bit of juice at the moment, but that's okay. So the great thing, if you need to line this up perfectly, we have lots of straight lines to help us do that, because they are in here. So this is either it's going to be totally crooked and you're going to live with it, or you can use the lines to get it as close to perfect as possible. Okay, so this is number 1 done. That's pretty close to perfect. It's not actually perfect, but I can't be perfect all the time, guys, really. I think you're asking a bit too much when that happens. Okay. So, folder, grab a line, line it up. close folder. I always go in spine first, so then you're not putting stress on the folder, and then the folder won't break in half. I've never had one have that happen to me, but I've seen other people's folders. They do look nice. It just adds a little something, Shelley. As I said, it looks nice stamped, but it's just that going from casual crafter to the avid crafter. But really, all we've done is very, very simple stamping. Like at this stage, other than die cutting the sentiment, we haven't done anything crazy. And I was talking to you last week about my brand new crafters who I had in class. They were just amazed. And when we did that, that was so easy. Now, they did say they wouldn't have done it on their own, but they just went, oh my God, that was so easy and it's so beautiful. So I love seeing brand new crafters just really amaze themselves. So we don't need this anymore, so we can pop the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine away. Thank it for its service. Embossing folder can go to the side. So what I think I'm going to do next is fold our card bases, because, oh my dear word, I'm going to need the stamper artist. I did really bodgy folding of this card. That is Bodgy Brothers to the max. Okay. I should have done this with the bone folder close by. Alas, I did not. Okay. Okay, it's not bodgy anymore. All fixed, all beautiful. Sorry, I don't know what I was talking about. You just got home to Linda. Hello, that's why I thought I'd just shoot you a little message. But thank you for joining. So should I tell Delinda what I'm going to be doing with the whole stars thing? I feel like I'm kind of repeating myself. But should we tell Delinda or should we just keep her in the dark? Delinda's giving me hearts. She wants to know. Okay, Delinda. The stars that we were talking about in last week's video is like super chats on YouTube. So you can support your favorite creators by giving stars. And at the moment, I don't think you need to pay for the stars, which is a bit exciting. And all the people who support me by giving me stars, I am going to give them exclusive access to me once a month. And you guys get to choose what we do with that time. So I can talk to you about stuff, I can show you stuff, you can ask all the curly questions you normally don't ask. So that is my gift to you for supporting me. And then when I get some money, you know, you make enough to get some deposited back in your account, I may even ask you guys some products you'd like me to purchase that I don't already own to use in some videos. So give you guys a bit of ownership. And yeah, I always love collaborating with you guys. Like we've spoken about how great cinnamon cider works for Pinecones, but not necessarily on the craft card stock. So we spoke about that already, and that's just great that you guys participate with me and tell me things that I wouldn't have necessarily tried. Not at the moment, Shaz. So I'm watching myself on replay. So I'm watching my business page as me personally. And what it says just above the comment on my laptop, that is, it says send 200 stars to see your comment here. So it's like it highlights your comment, and it's a way of supporting me. So you get your comment highlighted, and then I will support you. Oh, thank you for sending stars. Who's that? Who was it? Now I have to scroll through. Thank you, Renee Mengel, for sending me stars. Sorry, I'm there going, I know that avatar. Do you think I could work out who it was? I feel very sad. I'm so sorry, Renee. Renee is one of my amazing team members. Hey, Renee, did you see we have free shipping tomorrow in Australia for all orders over $45?
It's all good.
And Siri. Thank you, Delinda. So 200 stars are free. And then you must purchase them from there on. Awesome. I'm so glad you saw that, Renee. A great way to get in those last orders before Christmas. And I don't know about you, but who doesn't want a Stampin' Up! Order under the tree for Christmas? I know well, if I hadn't have just spent a whole lot of money on my pre-order, I'd love that under the tree, but I already know what I'm getting for Christmas, and it's kind of a present for me, but the kids have got to assemble it. Yes, Renee is a real wicked woody. She's in my downline. She's not direct to me, but she is in my downline. I have bodily done these card bases, but that's okay. Okay, so craft, stamped and embossed piece on soft suede card bases. Done. 4 to the side. Now let's get our 4 sentiments. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Now this is our gorgeous gold, brushed gold paper. It's not called brushed gold, it's just gold, gold and rose gold metallic paper. So all I'm going to do is snip. It doesn't, but make sure you keep them in pairs. Well, actually that doesn't even matter. But it doesn't matter where you snip. Everyone was worried, where do we snip it? How do we snip it? It's like, it doesn't matter. Just snip it. Everyone was being, hang on. I'm your sideline across the pond, just a woodette. There is no just a woodette. You'd have to move, and the pond would be from the US to the UK. I think we have like oceans aplenty between me and you, but that's okay. I don't know what I was going to say now. Thank you, Roz. I'm glad you're loving these. Yes, this paper is gorgeous. I have used up almost all my gold, and the rose gold is the prettiest pink that I'm definitely going to be able to use, and this paper is available in the annual catalogue. Okay, so all we do is just leave the littlest hint on the end. And what you can do, I haven't really pressed down, but what I'm using is my fingers and just leaving that little bit at the end and just having it as even as possible. Though that's really currently not working. But hey, it is what it is. And then a little bit of Stampin' Seal. It doesn't matter what glue you use really. And we try and make it even on the other end, knowing that we have a little bit of space. Let me see. That's fairly even. Okay. So that's one done. And now let's do the other three. Oh my God, do I really? Oh, screenshot it for me, Delinda. Screenshot it. Oh God. That's why as soon as I finish my video, almost the first thing I do is go and change the thumbnail, because it's always some hideous photo of me. Always some kind of hideous photo. Whoops. Okay. No. Ah, right. Now my finger's sticky. I know we're all good. So this just adds the loveliest sheen of gold, which goes so beautifully with the craft. Of course, you guys at home are going to do this bit so much quicker than me, because apparently my hands aren't working well today. Apparently. Just stick it down. If the bit's hanging out, so what? It's handmade, not Hallmark. Tip, pull. Then I will have the glue sitting there for me at the end. I know how to use Stampin' Seal. The body doesn't always comply. Okay, 3 done. On to the last one, and then we're just going to add some dimensionals, and then I will show you, and you guys can choose while I do the dimensionals which embellishments we're going to use, because I don't think I'm going to have enough, because I have almost used up all the wonderful gems, which truly are, they're perfectly named, because these wonderful gems have gold gilding in them, which is where I got this brushed gold paper from. Okay, so I'll turn these over, have these ready for our dimensionals. Pop that over there. Let me get our embellishments. Actually, we have 3 choices. We can use the brushed metallic adhesive shapes. They are slightly different, but I could use those. I also have, and I'd use the clear ones, the elegant faceted gems, and whoops, they just fell out. And I have the gold wonderful gems left. So these do have gold gilding encased in them, but they are slightly different from the clear ones. So metallic, clear, or wonderful. Just while I do my dimensionals. So I'll give you guys time to vote. And this is good. I may get to finishing this. I'll at least finish some of this sheet. Well, no votes yet, guys. Are you guys as perplexed as me? I could use do like one of each and then do our favorite on the second. Okay, so apparently someone's calling our home number. Lucky I'm not giving out people's mobile phones. Oh, they didn't love us. They hung up. How rude. So I just use our edges as proper dimensionals, and I'll leave these strips for another project. It doesn't, well, stop tremoring. There we go. Red, metallic or clear. Okay, I need more votes, people. Please give me more votes. Because at the moment, everyone said all of them. There's no clear winner. And that is not me trying to tell you to use clear either. Okay, rightio. Dimensionals done. Oh, metallic. Okay. The only thing about the metallic, and I'm going to show you by putting it, it's a different gold. So I'm just going to be clear that it is a very different gold. Need to bring in my rubbish bin. And I need my take your pick tool. Okay, so now our sentiment literally goes over where our two leaves converged. So that is without embellishments. Wow, they flung everywhere. Hopefully, yes, I did do okay with this. Perfect. It is very pretty as is, but you know, more is more is more. I think I just liked that, especially on my original card, I like that hint of gold as the third, but that gold is just so gold. Unless I use these more bronzy ones, because that's definitely copper, bronze and gold. I think I'd be much more inclined. Look, I'm just going to make one with everything, and then you guys in the comments as we leave can tell me what your favorite is. I think I might do that, and then I'll choose my favorite. What's not good, Delinda? Okay, so that's all my rubbish making done. And it's good we've got lines to follow. We can make it fairly centered. I just didn't get that centered left to right. Okay, something's happening here. So I already have my take your pick tool. Just, that was a good catch by my thighs. Great. So I'm going to just add, I do have a new full pack in here, and these metallic brush metallics are carrying over. I will consult my list once again because I know the list, but I just want to confirm that I'm giving you guys the correct information. See, they look really nice. Just picking up on all those beautiful brown tones. And I just want to put like 2 in there. So that finishes off that card. That is definitely a winner. I think so much better than using the gold, except a piece of blue tack. So that's version 1. So that's our metallic dots. I'll pop those. Oh no, I won't put them away yet. Okay, now we're going to go with the elegant faceted gems, and these come in white, or it's a shimmery white actually, and then they come in petal pink and clear. Number 1. So you're liking number 1, Linda? I like that. You're already voting for number 1, and we haven't even got to number 2 or number 3. So this is just going to give a lovely shine. So it's going to be a bit of a different, I mean, they're all going to look lovely, but that's a bit far away. So is that? There we go. So this is going to add a shine that the other card doesn't have. And I'll take one of these. I do just push these from the side, and that takes the gem and the glue dot all at the same time. So that's number 2. They're our elegant faceted gems. Oh, you're liking that? Loving seeing the hearts. Okay, and number 3, we're going to add more red using the wonderful gems. Now these wonderful gems are so wonderful, they're retiring, which is a bit sad. A bit sad they're retiring, but as you can see, I have loved them well. I think this is like my 2nd or 3rd pack of them. Okay, so they are our red, but because they're retiring, I think I'm going to use, and so I can finish this sheet that has been annoying me just a titch, I am going to finish. Now I do need to cover that ink splodge, so that kind of tells me. So they're going to be my 3 embellishment clusters. Finished a whole sheet. Yay! I do love it when I finish a whole sheet. Always so satisfying. And so do tell me what your favourite is. I quite like that. Yes, I'm going to leave that exactly as is. So, I will show you a close-up, just once I pop these away. So this is a close-up of the wonderful gems. This is a close-up of the clear faceted gems. And then we have our close-up of our brushed metallic dots. Yes, well, brushed adhesive back metallic dots. So they are the 3 versions that I've made with you today. We've used the Christmas to Remember stamp set and Christmas season. Prefer plain? That's okay, Delinda. That's okay. The other things I have used is the seasonal labels dies and the Merry Melody embossing folder. So all of these products are currently available and none of them except for the wonderful gems are retiring. So, but make sure you, difficult to decide, I know, Cindy, but they all look great in their own way. And if I was to send you any one of them, I don't think you'd say, oh, I prefer that one. I think you'd love them all. Just, that's my opinion. I wouldn't be sad to receive any of these. Clear, Delinda. Okay. That's why I'm having a look through my screen to see what I think I might prefer. But I think I prefer my original, but I just don't have any of these. That's kind of the one I prefer, but that's just me. So don't forget, if you can send me stars, please do, and I will reward you with some exclusive time with me. Same with my YouTube peeps who support me with super chats. I would love that as well. Me too, Shelley, woman after my own heart. I will be back on Thursday on YouTube. Now, as my Facebook people, would you like me to upload my YouTube replays to Facebook? Because I'm currently putting my Facebook live videos on YouTube. Would you like me to put my YouTubes on Facebook? Please tell me, and I would love, you asked for my opinion. I know you wouldn't be sad, and I do. I like them plain as well, but I like to use embellishments. They're probably one of my favorite things. I'm a bit of a magpie. I like the shine and the shimmer of embellishments, as you can see by all the ones that I shared last night in my unboxing video, as long as I can find. Okay, so to find my videos, Cindy, it is actually very easy. There is a tab somewhere at the top of my page on Facebook that says videos. So there's one that says live, and that houses all my live videos, but there's another tab that says videos, and that's where you can see both my live and my uploaded videos. So hopefully that helps in your navigation, because Facebook change things all the time, or Meta, whatever they're called now. I think the overarching company is Meta, but Facebook is still Facebook. It's all far too confusing. But thank you so much for spending a bit over an hour with me. I truly appreciate your company and support. You can purchase all of these products in my online store currently. As I said, wonderful gems may go. They're on the while stocks or the last chance list. Don't forget, we have free shipping tomorrow for all orders over $45 in Australia, and free shipping on the 8th is worldwide. So if you're in another market in the world, you can get free shipping on a qualifying order on the 8th of December. So have an amazing couple of days. I will be back at 12 noon on Thursday on YouTube. So make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel and you press the bell to get notifications of when I'm going live. Have a wonderful time, guys. Thanks. Bye.